All right. So I will finish up. Uh, the thing is, even though the game didn't really have any real difficulty to it until the very, very end, they did give you plenty of tools to excavate your way out. In addition to grinding, there's also a welcome back, WoodProQ. There's all I was just explaining, well, I hadn't really said much of anything yet, but in addition to grinding, there were shops that let you buy permanent stat up items to increase your stats. So I bought quite a bit to increase Burke's speed. Uh, I hope we have enough. Oh, also have the I have the audio disabled. Let me fix that. Like I said, I was watching Cool Docha, so there we go. Now everything is right with the world. Let me get this back in center, and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm about 5 levels higher, so I hope that's enough. I'm gonna have Kai attack Romeus, Serena attack Romeus. Actually, I'm actually gonna have Kai use all heal. Serena will attack Romeus. I'm gonna have Burke attack Lucia. Okay, so he is able to go before her, which is good. I don't know why the camera's on them, but... Alright, so Kai will attack Romeus. Serena's gonna... I'll heal. Burke can attack the Giza field. Better to just be safe than sorry. We'll just do a preemptive heal early. We'll have Kai attack, heal, attack. Okay, so I think everybody should be sleep locked now, which is kind of stupid. Okay, they have a healthy amount of health. Okay, she's gone. Alright, so Romeus is gone, it's just the boss left.
勝負だ。行くよ。
Thank you for blessing RNG, but I think we're good now. Yep, there he goes. I think he had less health than she did. Forgive me, I don't know why my nose is so runny. Easy to be. Here we go. Panic, my underlings. For it is time to unleash my true form. Oh. I didn't know there was a true form. Beat the true form. Bizarro Sephiroth. Let's see what we're doing. Ooh-ah. Ooh-ah. Ah. What the? What happened? You will perish. Your existence will be scattered. He's talking like the shopkeeper in that one shop. No, we should have beaten him. We can't hold out at this rate. Kai. Farah? Oh, I forgot about you. I came to help. Everyone take my power. HP and MP restored. Thanks. You could also fight if you want. Maybe. Alright, here we go. 240. It is nice of them to give you a final HP MP heal here at the end. Not that we need it. He's asleep. They can't wake up. Okay, yes, apparently our intelligence needs to be way higher. Not sure how much HP he has, but I'm fairly certain we've got to be close. Yeah, he has some pretty good crit quotes, doesn't he? And we win! 50,000 EXP. Whoa, look at all those levels. We did it. We did it. Thank you, Farah. It was my pleasure. We finally did it. Indeed. Oh man, we're gonna be so famous after this. Say farewell to the quiet life, kids. It's gonna get busy from now on. Oh, to think I'll be getting daily fan letters from all the lovely ladies in the world. My arm will cramp from all the replies I'll have to write. Wah ha 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 ha. Why are men like this? We really did something unbelievable, didn't we? Oh well, I thought that was a character text box, sorry. So what are you gonna do now? Me? I... Cutscene. Rats.
おい、どうした？みんな、
Everyone,
ちょっと聞いてくれ。
listen for a second.
彼女が
She's
この
decided to
城
live
に留ま
here
っ
in
て
the
くれるこ
castle
とに
with
なった。
me
僕の
as my
貴族として。
queen.
やりやったな。
Well done, you son of a bitch.
とても似合い
You
よ。
two look great
おめ
together.
でとう。
Congrats. All right. That was Ancient Roman. Power of Darkside. Power of the Human Spirit. You want credits translations? That's too damn bad. You don't get it. Like all the busy translators just like threw their hands up in disgust. They're like, I can't take it anymore. I'm finished. To be fair, it would have been a lot of work to translate the credits, honestly. Yes, so 4-ish streams? I mean, again, my assessment's still like it's a fairly short game. And like really, really fast. I don't like let me take a look at like cause it was short enough for all of my VODs to still be up. I can kinda just take a glance and get a general idea of where, and there were like a couple of instances where I got lost. So, kind of mitigate that with the grinding I did, and we'll be... Yeah, no, the dungeons were the best part. Like, aside from the rooms where you'd have, like, 6 encounters, but it's fine because it's also the whole dungeon in those 6 encounters. It's like, all dungeons are, like, what? Like, 3. Every now and then they'll mix things up and throw 4 whole rooms at you and you're done. Unbelievable. Insanely good. So, let's see, first stream was 3 hours. Oh, hold on. Got more. Oh, it's the translator credits. It looks like. There we go. But we get to see more. Farah wins the Everyone Bowl. She's on everyone's shoulder and in everyone's castle. Okay. It's Finn. Alright, I don't know if I'm dropping frames or not. It got a little laggy there for a minute. I think I'm good. Alright. Yes, so where I was before, it was 3 hours and 29 minutes for the first stream. It was 2 hours, 47 minutes for the second stream, so, oh, close to about, a little over 6 hours or so. Third stream was about 3 hours, 56 minutes, so a little over 10, 13, 45. Yeah, so I mean, about like 14-ish hours, which isn't bad for an RPG. I do think Disc 1 is immeasurably better than Disc 2. I think it flowed a lot better. It had a lot more structure to it. The balance was still, I mean, the game was never really balanced, but the balance was a lot more fair, and it felt more streamlined where it kind of set the tone like, look, this is an RPG you can just play. You can run through the dungeons quickly if you want. Every now and then a character might give you a side quest or a new area on the map to unlock, but you don't really have to do anything special to be prepared for it. And as you know, so as far as how Disc 1 was going, I think it set the tone to be a 79 overall as far as the game until Disc 2 showed up and kind of mucked up the whole formula. I think my final score of the game is going to be a 76. I think it's definitely solid, if not a bit more than solid, because I think it flows insanely well, minus what happened at the very, very end. The game crashed like 7 or 8 times, but I still don't know if that is the game or if that's DuckStation, considering all of the crashes have been in the exact same way, which is at the battle screen, freezing right after you defeat the last enemy. I'm thinking it's probably DuckStation, so I'm not gonna ding the game for that. It's probably the emulator. Other than that, no major crashes. Somehow, the game, despite its many animation flaws, jerkiness, and other shortcuts that they have taken, still functions. Except the biggest problem seems to be doors. Like they just they can't program loading zones. You constantly get stuck in areas where you think you're going to make it to the next screen. You ask yourself for a split second, is this actually a doorway or am I just going nuts? And it is. You just have to stand away and then move and then away and then move. It's like those stupid sinks you use at restaurants that you're not familiar with that have motion sensors, and you kind of do the hand washing dance where you're like doing all of this, and then like eventually it'll start putting out water. Maybe it's the same way with trying to get through a door. It's the exact same way. And the game has like all of your RPG staples. It has good equipment. It has 3 accessory slots. It has magic, lots and lots of magic. It has like your Dragon Quest seeds, permanent stat up items. There's a lot of customization. You have character ultimate weapons. I clearly I missed the one for the main hero. I still don't know where that one was, but it was implied since everybody else got one, we were probably supposed to get one. I just don't know where it is, and I am sorry I couldn't find it. But if I had it, I absolutely would have brought it to the final battle. Um, but all of these clickbaity things on YouTube saying like this is Japan's worst JRPG. It's not. It's the most unbelievably bad PS1 soundtrack I think I've heard out of any game. Although it does have some good tracks out of, every now and then, but it's absolutely not a bad RPG. I have seen games that have fallen apart way worse with their dungeon length, with their story, with plot elements, with just keeping the overall flow. There are so many games where I'm like, 2 hours in, like I can't do another dungeon. I don't have it in me. It's gonna be another 70 minutes. That's 70 minutes I don't have in me. But this game, it's like, oh, I can go another 10 minutes and beat another dungeon. Or I can go another 20 and I'll beat this dungeon in this cave. Like the game just keeps building momentum. So you can play it longer and you don't tire as easily. That's one of the biggest draws I had with RPGs growing up is because you weren't inundated with all of these factors that kept you from wanting to play it more. You could just play it and keep feeding into that. You still think Resident Evil Director's Cut was still work music-wise? Yes, although I think this is let me make an addendum. I think this is the worst soundtrack intentionally that was put out by anybody in terms of like any sort of Japanese PS1 game. Although you're right, the director's cut was certainly very interesting to listen to the basement music. But I like this game. I like this game a lot. It's just that I can't give it this too, I think made things a little bit too nebulous with giving you too much freedom as to where to go, and sometimes you were a bit lost as to where to find a certain story trigger. And then like the ending was a way too pumped up with difficulty. Albeit, I didn't take me that long to unbury myself. But in any event, all things considered, good game. Good game overall. Happy to give it a 76. Happy to have played it. Very short. So, tomorrow. Normally I wouldn't say tomorrow, but I am gonna have to say tomorrow now. Thursday would normally be the day I'd play Dragon Quest Monsters and possibly beat Dragon Quest Monsters, but I'm gonna be traveling with family to Branson because I'm gonna be going to some attractions down there and a show. So I'll be back. So I'm actually gonna move Thursday stream to tomorrow for Monsters. No stream Thursday. And then Saturday, Brothership. I will be playing Brothership. We're gonna put that back in rotation, albeit it's gonna be a bit weird because I'm gonna be playing it both on stream and off stream, just because I need to beat this game before the end of the year. I don't want to have any lingering regrets. I want to start 2025 with fun, clean, fresh slate projects, and we'll see where we go. But that'll be it. Thank you everybody for stopping by, and I hope all of you have a good rest of your evening. And let me just double check that there's nothing after the fin screen, or am I truly utterly unable to do anything? Yes. Okay. Nothing happens. You have to turn the game off at this particular point. All right. Bye. Thanks, Weird Pro Q.